Hey y'all, and welcome to today's Bold and Beautiful Chat. We start off with Quinn is walking around outside of her home, and Katie is watching her with the telescope. She says, "God, I hate that woman." Katie does. And then Maya and Rick are on their way home. They're on the airplane, and Maya is concerned, Maya canceled her last photo shoot. Nicole and Zende are watching Lizzie, and Zende says Nicole is going to be an incredible mom, and kids will be running around in no time. Rich comes over to get coffee from the guest house, and he asks where his dad is, and Quinn says he's already left for the day. Ivy comes over to Katie's to see how she's doing, and Katie is very rude to Ivy and says she can't stand Quinn, and she could just scream. And Katie goes on and on about how undeserving Quinn is, and what a mean, terrible, vicious person Quinn is, and she just is like having a meltdown and just very emotional. Maya keeps trying to justify going to Paris for the photo shoot and leaving Lizzie, but Rick says they both have careers and left Lizzie in great hands. Nicole's dad says Nicole will make a wonderful mother, and he's sure it will be real soon. He tells her to keep the faith and to keep her chin up. And he keeps continually making comments like, Lizzie is her daughter, she should be the one raising Lizzie, she's the mom, and all that sort of thing, putting thoughts in Nicole's head when Nicole's in a fragile point in her life. He says God will not deprive her, excuse my dog, God will not deprive her of having her own child. Quinn told Ridge she doesn't like being alone with Ridge. You know, she's concerned that something will happen where they kiss or more. He says Ridge says Katie's not a dangerous person, and Quinn disagrees. Katie thinks her firing was personal. She told Ivy that. And she says Quinn is dangerous and needs to be stopped once and for all. Nicole is feeling a little sad about giving Lizzie back to Maya, and her father keeps trying to influence her about Lizzie being her own child. Nicole says the whole plan was for her to be my surrogate, and she's trying to fight back what her what her father says. Quinn and Ridge talk about Katie and what she did. Ridge tried to defend Katie, but Quinn says Katie is dangerous and seems to be losing her mind. Did I say Quinn said Katie is dangerous and tries to lose her mind? Katie told Ivy that Quinn treats Ivy like crap and is mean and despicable. And she said Quinn only gave Katie the job to keep her quiet to Eric. She told Ivy to leave, to get out of her home, and so Ivy left. Katie looks back into the telescope, and Quinn has gone back inside. Quinn tells Ridge that Katie is watching them and waiting for them to make another mistake. You can see my dogs right there. Well, I don't have to put my finger there, but you can see my dogs. And I'm sorry, they're a little loud. Ridge said that when they went to that fashion show together the first time, where he saw Quinn in a different light, he said he saw Quinn as a survivor when she opened up to him, and she will survive this. Nothing will screw things up for her, not even Katie. Maya comes in and makes over Lizzie and tells her how much she loved her and missed her, and that her dad missed her and that she's her world, and she just went on and on about things like that. And Nicole keeps staring at Lizzie with a sad look and like she's thinking about something. And Quinn goes back outside and just stands there looking around at the scenery. And she thinks about Ridge saying Katie couldn't hurt anyone. Then it shows Quinn in a scope like you have on a gun. And then it shows her in the little circle like the gun is trained on Quinn. Then it shows the trigger of the gun with a finger in it. And then it shows the finger pulling the trigger, and then you hear a gunshot. And that was it for today. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get to see what all that's about. And it's just been a real good week, I think. Very exciting and interesting, and things going along at a good rate. So anyway, thank you again for watching. Have a great evening. I hope to see you next time, and take care. Bye-bye.